Okay, the training needs, the knowledge and skills, right? When we talk about research just now, this is another way how to look at what we call it as the research zone. How to plan the research. In this particular subject, you are going to learn in terms of how to plan your research, how to execute your research. We also will look at how to analyze data, technique on analyzing the data, and how to write and publish. Okay, of course, we are not going to write thesis in this particular subject, but we are going to at least to write the review paper, and how to do protection, IP protection. This is on innovation and commercialization subject. How to develop and how to commercialize is part of the research elements, right? Okay. The levels of research objective. We call this technique as the spiral of knowledge. Right? We begin with data collection. When you do research, you do data collection, and you gather data, either qualitative data or quantitative data. It depends on the methodology. Is it experiment, or is it through numerical analysis, doing simulation, or is it a theoretical study, analytical study, right? Or you conduct data or collect data through survey. It depends. You have to decide later when we do the research design. Okay, you will understand on how to choose the best method for your data collection. The next step in the spiral of knowledge is basically understanding of behavior or characteristic. So once you have your data, you need to do analyzing. You need to understand the behavior. You need to see the design parameters compared to the performance parameters. What is important and how to analyze and do decision, right? In terms of the data that you have already collected. And then identification of strengths and weaknesses. Of course, when you go through research, right, you will eventually find out that, oh, I have very good data on simulation, but I don't have enough data for to be compared in terms of experiment. Do I need to embark in experiment, or do I need to further deliberate and expand my numerical simulation? We call it as having more parameters. So you need to be able to identify the strengths and weaknesses in your research methodology. Okay, and then of course you will eventually find solutions, right? Whether the solution that you already obtained is suitable to address the problem that you identified earlier, the problem that you would like to solve. Okay, so you may look at the possible solution. Eventually you want to implement the solutions in terms of trying out whether this is the point where you test your hypothesis. You look at your solution. Is it your theoretical data can suit with the issues that you want to resolve, and is it already answering all the research questions? And finally, complete knowledge. Of course, it's not something ideal where everything, all the problem being resolved. Obviously, when you come to this stage, the spiral of knowledge, you will then decide that, well, we need to do more data. We need to collect more data. We need to do more experiments. So you do data collection again. You continue the cycle until you go again and again and again until you find out that, okay, this is enough for your master dissertation, or this is enough for your PhD, whether there's a new knowledge coming out from the research or not. Okay, this is what we call it as the spiral of